Welcome back to another edition of Let's Talk, the Caribbean Connect. I'm one half of your dynamic duo, Chief and Stero, here to talk to you about the passing last month of Gene Hackman, his wife Betsy Arakawa, and their animal, the dog that passed away also. Um, I want to say first off and foremost, thank you to all the supporters, subscribers, and those who have liked and shared the content. Continue to do as such. You guys are the number one stars. We appreciate of you. Keep on doing the great job, helping us grow and expand the platform. We greatly appreciate it. You guys know who you are, you know what I'm saying? Enough respect and give thanks. So like I said, we're here today to talk about the passing of 95-year-old Gene Hackman and his 65-year-old wife, Betsy Arakawa. So there was a contractor on the grounds of their New Mexico ranch-style home that was doing some work and, appeared to have looked into the window and saw that the bodies were there lifeless and immediately called the authorities. Upon the authorities coming into the home, they, didn't suspect any foul play, but the cause of death seemed suspicious at best. So it was first reported that it was maybe carbon monoxide poisoning that had killed him, only to find out after doing an autopsy that the wife had died first of hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, and Mr. Hackman had died from kidney disease and heart complications. His pacemaker was, recorded information or recording information that led individuals to believe that, he had, expired in a, certain time frame. And, details are still unfolding at this time, and we'll be sure to keep you abreast. Hackman, as I said, was a two-time Academy Award winner and had won Golden Globe, Brit Awards, and Academy Awards. So that was major accomplishments on his behalf. He's been in such movies as Superman, The French Connection, Unforgiven, Hoosiers, Runaway Jury, Mississippi Burning, and Enemy of the State. Enemy of the State, Bonnie and Clyde, Runaway Jury, and Unforgiven being my favorites. He was loved and revered in Hollywood as an icon and has basically been, revered, and individuals in Hollywood have spoken out in terms of giving their condolences and expressing their, grief as far as his passing. He will be looked at and revered in Hollywood as an icon, and his co-workers, counterparts, peers in Hollywood, I'm sure will be feeling this for quite some time now. He's survived by 3 children, 2 girls and a boy, and his fortune that has been left to his wife, who has also deceased, I'm sure will be contested by the 3 kids. It's the sum of $80 million. Now that's a lot of money, you know what I mean? So I'm sure they'll be in litigious efforts to basically, gain some of that money and, try to, hold on to some of it and spend it best as their father would have deemed fit, or how they see their father would have deemed fit. It's interesting to know that they have a block on the autopsy report, which is, kind of strange, but I guess in people's passing, you have to respect the wishes of the immediate family, albeit it seems like he didn't have a relationship with the 3 kids at his time of passing. So that will be interesting to see how that unfolds. The dog also was deceased in the home, and the dog seems to have died from starvation and dehydration. So it's believed that the wife passed first. Gene was just, you know, not really in his right mind with the Alzheimer's, not really fully comprehending what had taken place. And then I guess he passed away. And it's just very, very sad, you know? Until then, keep it locked to the Caribbean Connect. Let's talk with Chief and Stero. Until next time, peace.